All right, just let me check and make sure everything's in order. Oh, I need to fix that. Hmm. Well, where did it go? I hate that it does this sometimes. Come on, webcam, you can activate. All right, we're gonna unplug and plug it back in. See if it loads now. There we go. All right. Let me check and make sure everything is in order. Sorry, it's just taking me a second to get everything up. All right, let's see how this is looking. It's always a lot of steps to get this. All right, let's see if I can hear myself. And I'm gonna get my chat open. Let's see how this is looking. All right, where'd I put this? There it is. It's always a lot of steps to get this. All right, let's see if I can hear myself. And I'm gonna get my chat. All right, let's see how this is looking. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off before it annoys the hell out of me hearing it like 6 times. All right, we got chat open. It's also disconnected for some reason. There we go. Let's see if it's working. It has like a I'll just deal with it. We'll see if it fixes itself. Let's see what Twitch got going on. Let's see if it's lagging. Alright, Twitch seems fine. I'm just gonna send it. If YouTube doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't know what else to say. It's just freaking out. Hoping to get a couple wins. I'm trying to climb I need to win a solo duo to get to Emerald 1. I'm hoping I can play maybe about 2 to 3 games real quick here before I have to get off for the night. My goal soon hit Diamond, then I want to try to climb through Diamond, hit Masters first time. Hopefully, I'll try. I'm going to give it my best effort. I spent a lot of today trying to edit a video, so that took me a couple hours. Just figured that since I was going to play, 2 or 3 games myself, I might as well just stream it. If anyone stops in, it'd be good to talk to them. It'd give me a little more experience chatting, and I also need to practice just keeping up the chatting while I'm playing the games. Plus, it gives me more time to hone in on getting everything up and running each time. Because, I mean, it is like a step process, and you just get more comfortable with the steps every time. I also need to practice just speaking in general. I've noticed throughout the recordings and stuff recently when I've been starting to do this that I have a way of talking that I could in some ways alter to be better. So it's good practice just to practice talking more. And on top of that, if I do stream it, then I'll always have a backlog of my streams, and in that case, if anything happens that's interesting, I'll have a video of it, Plus, I'll get to look back, I can look back in 1 year, 3 year, 5 year time and have a log of my gameplay, have a log of something I did in the past. I think that's, that's something that's unique to our time frame. Our parents don't exactly have that. They grew up in a time before technology was so prevalent. I mean, they have pictures, like, you can't deny that. Pictures will always exist in that manner, but they won't have it the way we have it now, where I can have a literal backlog of every game I play, Give my Irelia the latest pick she could get. In my opinion, top lane is the most important lane to get counter pick on. We're getting a Miss Fortune first pick. Now, they banned Lilia, which is the champion I was hoping to play if someone picks Jax off of me. Or if Jax is just extremely unviable. I probably won't know if he's going to be extremely unviable. And honestly, I don't think there's really a matchup where he is exceptionally unviable in particular. So they're going scaling. Senna Tom Ken's not bad. I'm going to go Jax. I need to get practice on the champion if I want to take him higher. The weakest point for Jax is the early game. He has a very slow clear. They're picking Jax top, probably thinking that they're playing into Kayle. So that'll be interesting. They don't realize that they're not playing into Kayle. Or not into Kayle, into Jax. Because I ban Kayle a lot of my games. Any chance I get, I hate playing against Kayle. I hate that the champions just kind of has a I win button. Oh, maybe they're playing Fiora top and that's Zac jungle. Regardless, I don't mind the Jax matchup. This is, I'm going to be going Blade of the Ruined King anyways. He will disrupt me in a way, so it will be a little bit annoying, but it's probably not the most, like, the worst thing to play into. I don't know how the Irelia versus... Okay, I was going to say, I don't know how the Irelia matchup into Fiora goes, but I imagine it could be winning for Irelia, especially earlier on in the game. Late game, I don't know what Irelia really does into that. But I like the Wukong, good engage. I mean, I'm sure he, like, the W is probably really good into the Fiora ult. Because if Fiora goes to try to ult you, just kind of W, turn invisible, and then the Fiora doesn't get to hit your vitals if she tries to dodge around. Like, I imagine Wukong's got a fairly acceptable matchup into Fiora. On top of that, if she ever tries to get around you, proc her ultimate, you just knock her up. Not in that way. And the Wukong mixed, like, Wukong, Jax, Mel, and Thresh, a lot of CC be really good for our Miss Fortune, because if any one of us gets in there and lands a multi-man stun or knockup, well, or I guess flay for Thresh, like Thresh could land like a hook flay or something like that with his ult. Any of that, a lot of CC. Miss Fortune gets a big ultimate off, that could be, game winning. Although Miss Fortune doesn't have the best tools into tanks, but then again, as long as she can kill Senna or into, like, champions like Senna and Wei, I should be able to clean up a lot of fights, because Jax is a good duelist in the 1v1. Like I said, I'll have Blade of the Ruined King. So I should have an acceptable matchup in that regard. This guy probably has a lot more experience playing Zac and the Jax though, so we'll see. But Jax is also not a very common jungler, so maybe he just won't know the power of Jax at different stages in the game whenever it comes to playing as a jungler. I also just don't see a lot of Jaxes as a jungler, even in like the top lane. I never really experienced much in the way of Jax until recently. We're not going to level up an ability. I want to, if nothing happens, I want to start W, but if something happens, I want to be prepared to throw out my E and land a stun on whoever he hooks.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Warriors, gods, they all bleed the same.
I'll walk this way to see. Okay, nothing. They're coming from our jungle. Jeez. I can't start where I'd want to start, which is on my blue. They would know where I'm at. But I'll start here because now I can smite this wolf early, which will let me get my healing and my level 2. Alright, he didn't start it. I was just making sure. Oh, that was bad. I canceled an auto with my W. You want to be fast on your Ws, but not so fast you cancel your autos, because you can do that.
Picked up a few tricks.
Alright, he got a ward there.
Learned every weapon, bested every opponent.
Let's go, the monkey man got it.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
He's gonna reset. Sucks that he traded, but the trade's better than nothing. I'm gonna see if I can run bot side. Maybe see if I can help. Damn, we got our flash though.
Keeping on.
There's a Zac coming, so we're not gonna fight it here.
My old Kohari comrade.
This is rough.
What a mouthful.
They just keep healing.
Line of Acacia, first line of defense.
Got it. Oh shit. I survived with like 1 HP. That's fine. That was a rough fight. But my teammates got the kills. Or, well, I got the kill. That's fine by me. I'm now extremely far behind on farm. Like, that Zac is gonna get the kill there.
An ally has been slain.
But that's fine. I can just head straight to the top side. I'll get the crab, and then I'll probably clear top down. We'll maybe be able to look for drag after that.
Right about now.
Zac's higher level than me, so I don't want to tempt my fate trying to fight him for his wool or his raptors. I'm just gonna go straight to my camps. I don't have like a good position to really fight him at the moment, and he's probably stronger at this level. Between all of his passive healing and he doesn't have the item advantage, but he does have the level advantage, or he did anyways. He probably wouldn't have if I'd gone. I just didn't feel comfortable taking the fight there. But that is a possible, I guess, like, invade angle. Maybe if someone knew the other limits better than me. Oh, he took the dragon. That's such a weird... I didn't think he was doing that. It's fine, we just want to keep playing towards our bot side at the moment. See, she used her ult on him, and he was able to use his clone to get away. Oh no, I missed. Oh. Wait, Miss Fortune, do something, please. No. Okay. Well, shit. Question mark thing. Like we had physician. You're an MF, you're strong. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I bet I won't go as deep next time. Land a 3-man stun, but the MF was busy, I guess. C'est la vie. Yeah, we don't. That's fine. I don't know what my teammates are doing. They need to get back bot.
An enemy has been slain.
Got any senior discounts?
Ridiculous. Kuro says that as his whole team pulled up for the grubs while I was by myself. And he got the stupid last smite, that sucked. It was 607 when I smited, which meant that he killed it by default. That sucked.
Next fool to ask about my strength is a mouthful of lava. All your might.
Well, my teammate got caught.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Eternal light needs more fuel. Bravest hero I ever knew just disappeared.
Has been slain.
That worked. I'm gonna reset real quick. Now we're gonna buy XP. There we go. I'm gonna run straight back there. I'm gonna try to get to the drag as fast as I can. We're free from the gladiator. I like this song. I don't know a single word that it says, but I like it.
These old bones haven't failed me yet. Might have to make another heroic last stand.
Where you get one kill and all of a sudden you have a bounty. Oh my gosh. They dove hard. Well, yeah, I didn't.
I'll test their metal against my fire. Fiora, for a rematch.
You don't want to really fight there because that could still be in the area.
Now it's my turn. Old man with a lamb coming through.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Nothing wrong.
Double kill.
That works. Bro, what? The Wukong just got the double kill? That means it's free chickens for me. I don't know what the hell happened.
Has destroyed a turret.
Show me what you're made of.
This game's turning out really fucking good. That's awesome.
Warriors,
Double Trinity, I guess.
your herald.
I just want to get this, because if I can get this, I can probably get Blade maybe after one or so camps on the way back. Alright, got that.
Picked up a few tricks.
That's 200 gold. I have my Blade now. I'm just going to reset and start looking bot side. Yeah, got my Blade.
Has been slain.
Now I'll have some life steal while I'm fighting and ping that ward.
Unstoppable.
This Wukong dude, insane. 10 and 3. I mean, that's a good. I like winning, so yeah, I'll take it.
Learned every weapon, bested every opponent.
Little hiccup.
Any good fishing spots round
I didn't even
here?
take that from Mel. I thought she was giving it to me. Whoops. Oh. I couldn't move. I was. Oh, I should have gotten the Herald faster. I waited too long. Alright, Mel made it. Mel Madada. Alright, so I like to go Merc treads a lot of games on Jax, and then after I go Mercs, I'll pivot here into not Berserkers, and I like to go straight into Zanya's, and then
Even though I've got
I'll round off the game with some bruiser items. I'll go things like Sundered Sky and Sterax. The HP, the ability haste, and the AD, and I mean, none of it's bad. You get the healing from the Sundered Sky for, you know, fighting multiple enemies, and you get the shield from,
always a reason.
what's it called, Sterax. You get the tenacity. You know, it's nothing bad at, I guess, for it.
Last light of Acacia. First line of
I want to hover the Wukong for a second. We did it.
Dominating. Your team has destroyed a turret.
all quick, no fire. Light a fire.
That's too early. Okay, well, I guess I wanted it.
Inhibitor.
Usually you don't want to get the inhibs this early.
Giving the enemy a
It's usually considered bad because it's too early for us. I mean, maybe we can because we're so fed. Usually, though, it's just like a bit too early at this point in the game to realistically like end the game. You know, soon. I mean, I guess we're so like 13 and 3 Wukong, 6 and 0 on the Mel. We're pretty strong.
go for a boiled
I need to get a ward on Otacon. I don't want to lose this. And I need to be the one to catch this wave.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If I sneak in here, though, I might be able to...
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Alright, so what you do is you usually want to pull the Otacon down here. So that way they have to come from a little bit further away. Alright, we got that for free actually. Turns out they didn't want it.
Welcome. I'm out. Gotta sharpen my lantern.
I want the blue buff. I like getting buffs for free. My team's fighting. They need me. Alright. Well, that works.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
No sword and shield beats old
Oh,
fate.
and they give up. That's first game down. Let's go.
Victory!
Wukong. I'll give it to everyone. Everyone kind of played well. Misfortune didn't play the best, but, you know, she didn't play particularly awful either. Promoted Emerald 1. Alright, that's one game down. Alright, I think that was water in the bathroom and not my computer I was hearing. I was a little worried there for a second. I can do it. I can get unstuck from Emerald 1, Diamond 4. I can do it. I can get back to Diamond 3, and then I can continue the climb. And then this year I will try to hit Masters. That's the goal. Making sure everything's fine on the stream. Gotta give myself some milk. This boy needs calcium protein. Player dodged. That's fine. I don't want to play against that person anyways. I'll go first pick if you'd like. I'll ban Kale. I usually hover for longer periods of time like this to give the enemy or my allies a chance to hover Kale. I don't want to ban it out from under them. But like if they communicate to me like, hey, don't want to, like I want to play Kale, I'm like, cool, gotcha. Just I'll let through this time. But overall, I don't want to play against that champ. Not often. They make Jax always look so short because of how fucking wide this guy is. I wonder how tall he's actually supposed to be. But, I mean, this is actually fine. The two of their CC so far, so Nautilus Auto and Twisted Fate Gold card, both are countered by my E. Viego is countered by my E. And Darius is sort of countered by my E. So, I mean, this is a fine Jax comp, in my opinion. Oh, they didn't know they were playing against... I bet that was a case of the enemy top laner didn't realize he's playing against a Kled instead of a Jax. Because I banned Kale and I picked Jax and I was not playing top. Looks like with this, at this rate, with how slow it is getting into this game, I probably don't have time to do 2. So I'll probably just play the 1 and call it. Hopefully I get a win. If not, I end where I started. If not, if I do win, I end 2 games higher than I started. That's fine. I mean, it's just 2 quick games. Just want to do a really short stream. Just keep popping my name up and getting footage for stuff. Practice on Jax. So yeah, short stream, but 2 quick games, not bad, not bad. Especially if I can carry here. Alright, we got a bottom Caitlyn. I'm gonna ban Kale first thing. I don't want anything to do with Kale. But I'll hover it in case top wants to not ban it, and if they do, who would I not want to verse? Let's see. It's not really many champs that I'm worried about as Jax. Alright, Kale ban, lock in Jax, and I mean, you know who it is. You know, it's jungle and definitely not top lane there. Kane's a good one for me to have banned as when I'm playing Jax. I think that's like a fine a fine ban. He's more of a spellcaster, doesn't, I mean, he autos a bit, he, you know, he'll auto weave, but his main damage doesn't come from his auto attacks per se, especially not his Red Cane form. So it's a fine ban. Well, I guess for both forms. They each have their abilities as their primary damage. I mean, Assassin Kane obviously does a lot with his WQ combo, especially if he has double Q. And then Red Cane obviously has the percent max health damage inside of his Q. So both of them primarily care about their abilities, but in any case, it's still a fine ban. Because while I don't really like diverse spellcasters, and that's not for me. I think the Scion thought he was playing into Jax, of course. But he is not. He's playing into Cho'Gath. A good pick into Scion, in my opinion. You kind of counter everything that Scion wants to do. When you silence, it cancels his Q. You can knock him up. You can eat him at, you know, relatively high HP. I feel like Cho'Gath lane's just kind of safe into Scion. Not a very volatile matchup, and I do think Cho'Gath outscales in the long run. But Scion's good, and I'll kind of fix myself up by making sure that I build Blade of the Ruined King so I can kill Scion. I also just like Bork in the jungle because of the clear speed. It makes clearing camps and objectives way faster, and it really just helps your damage. You do sacrifice a little bit of the HP and the ability haze that you get with something like Sundered Sky, but I just don't feel good playing Sundered Sky on Jax. I just don't feel like I have the dueling potential, and I don't feel like I have the clear speed that I prefer having, and that's why I tend to go Bork second in many of my games. I'm sure there's ways to play with the Sundered Sky. I just personally am not a huge fan of the build. Like, it's fine, I've played it here or there, but it's just not something I care to. Let's see, they have a shit ton of mastery. Okay, they're mastery locked on Nidalee, but that's also kind of scary. Caitlyn into Jinx I think's fine. She'll bully her early, and then hopefully in the late game with my E. Oh my god, I have an unranked Caitlyn. Either this person's like brought their girlfriend into ranked or boyfriend. The killer Jeff. I feel like that's a reference to Jeff the Killer. From like when I was a kid.
Listen here, people. I'm not here to clean up your messes. This is a lamp, not a mop.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
These old bones haven't failed me yet.
I just wanted to get my teammates out. Well, shit. That didn't work.
No sword and shield beats Old Faithful.
Minions have spawned.
Warriors, rulers, gods, they all bleed the same.
One thing I'm going to do here, because they're an aggressive jungle, is I might hold my smite in case she tries to do a Raptors and to invade on my Grom.
Now it's my turn.
Actually, I can't wait that long.
Got a challenge for you.
When I'm playing against aggressive junglers, I like to pull my camp up here. So in case she invades me right off her rafters, I'm like out of the way.
Well, the end of the world is out itself.
Well, shit. It's alright.
Next fool to ask about my fate is a mouthful of lamb.
She doesn't realize that assist XP would give her level 2 off the first wave.
Last light of Acacia, first line of defense. Always a reason to keep on keeping on. You cruising for a bruising? Coldness is earned win after win.
Great, that works.
I'll test their mettle against my fire.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I'll grab that XP on my way through.
Any good fishing spots round here? Picked up a few tricks during my wandering. What passes for war? Guy looks mighty free
trap
of
is
void.
set.
You're welcome.
Okay, went a little aggressive there. I would say he probably shouldn't have done that.
Hit me like you mean it. That all you got? Need me to hold back? Gotta go.
Alright, I need to get a reset. I am so slow right now because I don't have a reset in. I want a little bit of HP right now because they have a lot of range, so I want the HP so that way I can trade into them better at distance. I'll get the attack speed next time I back, or I'll get Sheen. I just don't want to keep getting kited. It's painful.
Might have to make another heroic last stand. old man with a lamp coming through.
I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, she was top. I figured she wasn't here. I couldn't tell where she was, but
An ally has been slain.
Jesus.
Hardly.
Whether I'm a Jax, I'm a scaling jungler.
Nothing wrong with a life of peace. Never fight them.
They're complaining about zero ganks, but, well, first of all, the start of our game went fucking terrible. Second of all, I did gank. I ganked top and I ganked bot. Third, they have a Nidalee, and I am a Jax. I'm up farm on a Nidalee as Jax. That's pretty good for me. I mean, my champion scales incredibly hard. I don't know why they're complaining. Don't let your teammates pressure you to play the game that you're not designed to play. Oh, I don't know what she's doing. I can't tell you, to be honest. She flashed.
An ally has been slain.
Fighting, please.
Maybe I can get bot in time to save my teammates.
These old bones haven't failed me yet. At least make me try. King, you fell, but the rest of the world won't follow.
Not on my watch. Oh no, my teammates just got fucking cooked. Oh, they got cooked.
No sword and shield be so faithful.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck that. I'm alive. Whew. That's fun. See, that's why you just gotta wait for Jax to get to his point where he's strong. Because now I get my boots, I get that. Get that. Let's get on the map. Play around your champion's trends, not what your allies want you to do. I'm a strong scaling champion. I just need to wait until I got a little bit stronger.
Your turret
We got a
has
good
been
angle.
Warriors, rulers,
Enemy
gods,
killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Got it.
what you lacked in fortitude, you made up in, dirt.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Next fool to ask about my face gets a mouthful of lamb. I never get tired of seeing you fight.
I need that refuge gear.
And that's how you just outplay the Lux there? Yes.
Now I win it.
Enemy has been slain.
My goat.
An ally has been slain.
Always a reason to keep
Dad's here, baby. I like my dad. That's a good one, though. I do like that.
wholeness is earned. Win after
Alright. How close am I getting? Okay, I need 400 more gold, about. And then they took my blue buff, those bitches, dude. Oh well, I don't want it. I didn't want it anyways. Alright. She took my blue buff. Bruh. That's awful. I can't believe she did that to me. Oh well. She's got... I mean, she doesn't scale like I do, so I'm sure in like the long run this game will be fine because of this game state. We scale, I think, the only champion I'm really scared of scaling wise is Jinx. Sion I'll be able to beat with my Blade of the Rune King. Lux is, well, Lux, I mean, she's not ever particularly weak or strong, and Lulu's awesome on our team.
picked up a few tricks during my wandering. Don't you let up now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, that's worth it. We got our item. Oh no. Oh, we did it. That was such a tricky fight to play around. But we did it. I played that terribly. But, nonetheless, we won the fight. Now I get a reset. I got Bork, I got Boots. Let's go. This game's back on track. Cho'Gath, muted. Morgana, muted. But game winnable.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
She TP'd.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, well I'll trade that dragon for Otacon. For sure. There's always more dragons. That's fine.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
I need to go get one camp. Because then I'll have my Seeker's Arm Guard, which will be good for like team fights and stuff. I'll be able to stop myself from dying. Damn, I tried. They took my topside camps, it's not a big deal though. Don't worry about it. If you're ever in that position, it's not that big a deal. You lose a couple camps, don't freak out. You good, you good. I'm 6-0, 700 gold bounty. I don't need a couple camps. I'm an item up on this Nidalee. She's literally got Rockabelt Seeker's Arm Guard. I got a full item over her. And my items are more expensive, so they're even better than hers. Usually, that's how it usually works. Like stats-wise, usually the more expensive items are better, but they're more difficult to obtain, you know?
Nothing wrong with a life of peace.
Another way I like to think about getting the different items, so like the AP items on Jax are a little bit more burst items.
Learned every weapon, bested every opponent.
Never mind, I don't want to fight you.
These old bones haven't failed me yet.
Slain.
That was good. Team effort.
No sword and shield beats Old Faithful.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Reflects your torment.
Got any senior discounts?
I'm gonna go Sundered Sky, I think, right after I go Zanya, so I'll just grab that component real quick. AD is never bad. Maybe I should grab the HP component, but who cares? It's not that big a deal.
An enemy has been slain.
We can just get a free dragon. Well, he missed it. This just upgraded into the full team.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sorry, bud, I'm leeching off you a little bit there. Alright, I'm getting out of here. This thing's worth a lot of gold. I'm just gonna wait 10 seconds for it. Maybe I'll get a pick, and this way I can also sort of hover my my Caitlyn.
Warriors, rulers, they all bleed.
I need to get gold, so this is fine for me. Alright, back on the map. My teammates got caught. Alright, let's get Zanya's. She's cooked though, but she should have cast that before she Zanya's.
An enemy has been slain.
The end of the world isn't gonna stop itself.
Has destroyed a turret.
Could have turned the tide. What you lacked in fortitude.
Your team
Let's
has
go.
destroyed an inhibitor.
This is why you gotta play a little bit of Jax. It's great scaling champion. And now that it's like late game like this, they don't have a weapon against me. I was confused where that came from. I thought it came from top, so I was like, no way. Now we can get out on the map. Let's go. I'm gonna grab blue buff, someone grab red.
Last light of Acacia. First line of defense.
Yeah, our poor team sitting there throwing a fit. We'll siege as a trio.
Has destroyed a turret.
Nidalee can throw all the spears she wants.
Rampage.
Our team's got top prior, there's no point to force it.
After win.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We just give up the... We just need to leave.
Ally has been
They're getting
slain.
caught. I'm not even gonna stay for blue buff, I'm going straight for the drag. It's our soul.
Unstoppable.
Hopefully that buff helps Cho'Gath there. Skipping blue buff again, I'm running straight towards the enemies.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I'll just kill him. So the reason I want to use my E there is because your E actually does, most people don't realize this, it doesn't just block autos, it also reduces damage from AoE effects. It's only like 25%, but it does. To my knowledge, it does anyways. Perfect game to end it. Let's go. 11-0. Glad I ganked. All right, well, that's 2 wins. I'll take it. I'll take it. 92 up to 32, so that was a 40 points. So I gained 20 on each game. That's good. I'm glad, but that was just fun. I had fun streaming today. Got 2 easy, not easy on that last game. Last game started pretty rough, but we had 2 good games. I got carried in this one pretty hard by a Wukong and a Mel. I mean, I had assists. I just didn't have to do as much. And in this game, I was the guy. This game played a perfect game as far as KD goes. It's pretty good. But thanks anyone that stopped in. It was good practice.